Hello and welcome to the Esthetician Connection facial treatment with DEHAZ Apothecary Skincare. We have Nora Kornheisel with us today. Welcome, Nora.
Thank you.
We are going to be doing a new facial to me, but not new to Nora. So I'm excited about this. And this is called the Caviar and Gold Facial Protocol. So what we're going to do is we've got all the products here. We're going to walk through the steps. We've got our lovely model who is getting the facial today. And Nora is going to tell us a little bit more about the ingredients, what's in them, what it's doing. So we're going to go ahead and jump right into the Caviar and Gold facial treatment from DEHAZ Apothecary. So let's talk about the very first step, which is the cleanser. And this is algae and silk, right? Algae and silk cleanser.
So that's one of the most gentle cleansers that you can use. It actually has no surfactants in it. The foaming ingredient, it's an oil to foam cleanser, and the foaming ingredient is actually silk. So this cleanser has hydrolyzed silk, which forms plenty of silk amino acids to smooth the skin texture with regular use. So this is a cleanser that you send your client home with. It's excellent for very dry skin and sensitive skin. It also has a jojoba oil, and you know jojoba oil, that's the composition of jojoba oil is like the skin sebum, so it's a very gentle on the skin, and it's an excellent cleanser and non-comedogenic. It will never clog the pores. If you want to cleanse the skin and leave it moisturized, this is the solution. It also has green caviar oil. Actually, a green caviar is not it's vegan. It's not a caviar. A green caviar is an algae that looks like caviar with little bubbles. So that's what green caviar is. And it has a structure that is similar to hyaluronic acid. So it just deeply moisturizes the skin and traps moisture into the skin. And in addition to that, it has a lot of tamano oil. We talked about tamano oil many times. It's very, very calming. It has been used for medicinal uses to treat different skin conditions, especially in Madagascar. It's the oil specifically that we acquire is from the island of Madagascar. So this is a very, very special cleanser.
You know, I think one of the things that I love about your line is that you put so much effort into sourcing your ingredients. You put a lot of energy, a lot of effort into it, so you're getting the best of the best, which I love.
Thank you, Sherry. That's the whole fun. That's my part of the fun. It also has acai oil from Brazil. So it's loaded with antioxidants. This is more than a cleanser.
Yes, I will be using this on myself today. I have not. This is some of these products are brand new to me. Some I've used, but this cleanser is brand new to me.
The cleanser is new, and two of the masks that you will use next are also brand new. They were just launching them this month.
Yay! Okay, so now what shall we do?
That will be the green caviar and sea kelp polisher. It's very new and is amazing. So how we come up with these products is by recommendations. Everybody has been requesting more moisturizing, hydrating, gentle products. So this is what it is. They are not as active as the other products. They're more gentle, very hydrating, yet, you know me, I have to make something that gives results. So I'm very excited to share these products with you.
Okay. So it says we want to massage in circular motion, so we can do that. Ooh, nice and silky. I like it.
So this polisher, it uses fine rice grains and also sea kelp granules. So it is going to infuse the skin with minerals and sun damage fighting ingredients and a lot of antioxidants, all while exfoliating. So the treatment already started right now. We're not just exfoliating the skin, we're also infusing the skin with antioxidants. This exfoliant also has mandelic acids. So if you remember, all the DEHAZ exfoliants, they double as a masks. So you want to gently work them into the skin and keep them on the skin for as long as possible. This one in particular has mandelic acid. So mandelic acid is extracted from almonds. It's very gentle. It actually calms the inflammation in the skin, all while regulating the sebum production and clogging the pores, and also exfoliating. It also has licorice root extract, which is one of my very favorite ingredients. It fights the tyrosinase. I always have a hard time pronouncing that.
The tyrosinase inhibitor.
Yes.
Yes.
So it's a
I
blood.
love it too.
And also has a lot of GABA amino acids. So GABA amino acids, what they do is they relax the facial muscles, and they also smooth, so it releases the wrinkles, and it also smooths the skin surface. It's a very, very nice ingredient. So you will find it in most of our products. Is how much I like it. And on top of that, the last one I want to mention is vitamin B, and niacinamide, vitamin B3. It fights the hyperpigmentation, it brightens, lightens the skin tone, and that's one of the other ingredients in this mask exfoliant. So the treatment is already working right now.
Everything smells amazing too.
And it won't dry on the skin. Even if you leave it on, it's going to stay very moist. Whether you use steam or not, you can use steam if you want. I personally do not use steam, but you can do that.
Now, what I do have, which we could do, is I have, instead of putting a steamer on, I do have a steam towel that we could put on for a second and let that kind of do its work.
Yes, that will help open the pores, and it will also feel very good for the client.
And you do this facial treatment in your practice, don't you?
Yes, I still do facials. The caviar facial is one of a lot of clients ask for the caviar facial.
Oh, I believe it. All right, so I'm just going to let that's just kind of steaming just a tiny bit. So this facial is best for sun damaged skin, mature skin, people who are outside a lot and have a lot of weather damage. Am I right?
Yes, and it also would not make the skin sensitive. So clients can go, if sometimes they have a party that evening, sometimes they have to go back to work. So this is a facial that will leave you glowing and with smooth and hydrated skin, and you can go right back to normal life. You don't have to hide from the sun. You can go back to all the outside activities.
Well, that's what we want to hear. I mean, it already looks fresher. It really does. And you have a lot of clients that you have a lot of clients who ride horses outside, don't you?
Yes, mostly, actually, all my clients either they ride horses or they play golf or they play tennis or they go on their boats. So I'm very careful what ingredients I use, and we mainly use all the ingredients we use. They don't cause sun sensitivity, otherwise I will have problems. The other thing I like about these products is that, as you can see, they're easy to remove, and they also, the towels don't get as messy.
No, I know. And that's always a pain. Yeah, nothing sticks on the skin, which I like. You don't have to push hard to remove it. Even as a scrub, this is pretty easy to remove as a scrub as well. You know, sometimes scrubs are hard. This is not. So that's a win-win.
So this is what we are promoting at our spa for Mother's Day, the Caviar and Gold Facial. And in the end, you should introduce the client to the gold serum and the caviar moisturizer and caviar serum. Those are the take-home products. that complement this facial.
Okay, so now we have done that and we are up to, and she does have a little bit of pigmentation. So should we go with the Blue Lotus Skin
Yes,
Preservative? Okay.
that's also a very new product. I'm in love with these new products. I feel that things are just getting better and better, and it smells so good because it has the blue lotus oil in it. So that's the next product, and the blue lotus is for right, my notes.
So now
It's
it
for
says,
sun damage and skin lightening.
ooh, feels great.
Mhm.
Smells great. Everything smells great.
And very gently, it's hydrating. So it's for sun damage. It's gonna lighten the skin, fights the future pigmentation, will fill the skin with antioxidants that will prevent future sun damage and bring an incredible glow. But at the same time, it's very gentle. So not much sensation with these products. They won't be burning or warming up the skin. They are very, very gentle.
Okay, so we applied that and we're gonna let that sit just a tiny bit.
Yeah, you can use another towel if you would like.
I'm gonna
Otherwise,
do this again on myself. I'm gonna do this whole facial on myself. I love DEHAZ facials. And I love this is the first time I've seen this size jar. I love it. I love this size jar.
oh, those little ones. Yeah, those are special samplers that we made.
Close these up. So I'm sure everything's closed. Okay, so now this can sit on the skin. It says up to 10 minutes. I guess it really depends on the severity of the sun damage, the severity of the pigmentation. While this is sitting on the skin, you are recommending that they use the new, is this new, the Green Caviar Body Serum?
Yes, it's very new.
Oh my goodness. Well, you have to tell me about this
Oh,
because I just finished up, literally finished up, like the last drop of one of your body serums. It's gone to the bone, empty. And I was like, what am I going to do? And I saw this and I went, oh, happy joy, happy joy. So tell me about this product.
okay. So I go through them a lot, just like you. I use those body oils every single day. I would have a headache if I take a shower and don't put the body oil on. So that's it. It's recorded right now and I have to do it. Okay, so what's nice about the body oil is that it has the caviar oil that traps the moisture into the skin and nourishes the skin with nutrients, minerals, and antioxidants and vitamins. But at the same time, it has a lot of a coffee oil. So there's a lot of caffeine in it, so it tightens the skin.
Ooh, I
It
like
works
that.
for cellulite, for skin tightening, improves the skin texture because we do get wrinkles all over the body and not just on the face and the neck. So that's a treatment for the whole body. It's actually a serum for the whole body, just like the serums we use on the face, just as intensive. It's not diluted. It's just as intense as the face serums, and it's a huge size. So
I know. Look at this.
yeah. And it has clary sage oil, which is known to, in addition to its beautifying properties, it balances the hormones. It has maki berry and acai berry, which are full of antioxidants. You can see the dark color; it's very green. And then Palo Santos is that wood, that you use for smudging. So
Mm-hmm.
apparently, Palo Santos oil is excellent for cellulite and skin tightening and circulation. And the smell, I can't get over that smell. I love it. It
I
puts
love
you in meditation state immediately.
it. It does. And you know, when I use your body serum, even though they have a little bit of an oil, they're not really greasy at all. And I will apply them to, like, when I go to the shower, but I will also apply them at night and I will like wash on my thighs, kind of in an upward motion. And it slides ever so perfectly, but it's not greasy and slimy. And I can jump into my sheets at night and not get anything, oily. So it really absorbs well.
Yes, they are light oils. They're not heavy, so they do absorb very quickly into the skin. It also has a cedar oil and mace oil, which activates the detoxification and activate the blood circulation. So it detox, it tightens the skin, it moisturizes, traps the moisture into the skin, and also removes any excess of water that the skin is holding.
Oh, this couldn't have come at a better time. When I say I just ran out, like 24 hours ago, I just ran out, and my heart just dropped. Oh, well, no. So now what we're going to do is this is not a new mask, but it's a very popular mask, and it's the caviar, algae, and hyaluronic mask.
Yes, and it has been reformulated, so it's not as cold and tingly as it used to be. It's much more hydrating and gentle now. It's still going to cool down the skin because when we remove it, we want the blood to rush to the surface of the skin, and that's what gives us to give the client the glow. So it's a hyaluronic acid mask. So the hyaluronic acid is going to go into the skin and also carry the minerals and the vitamins and the antioxidants. You can
Now,
apply
do
that
you
one
prefer to apply it with your hands or a brush?
with a brush. I will do that one with the brush. I usually apply the liquidy masks with a brush and the thick ones by hand just because I don't want to use too much. It gives you more usage of the side of the products.
Nice and cooling. Very cooling and smells so good. Nora, I bet your spa smells so good. I bet your neighbors down the street come in and tell you how amazing the aroma is from your business.
Well, we are in a medical building, and the clients say that as soon as the sliding door of the building opens, they can smell. And we are 3 doors down, so they can smell. But honestly, I can't smell anything anymore. I am in this every day. I cannot smell. Everybody walks in and they say, "Wow, what is this?" But I can't answer that question because every day is something different and I don't really know what they're smelling. I guess they smell whatever products we use for the facials that day and that time.
I had my practice was in a medical office building as well, and I was on the fourth floor for a while, and then I moved to the first floor. People would just come in and ask what smelled so great, and the UPS, oh my goodness, the UPS people used to love to come in and bring deliveries, and they would just say, "Can we sit here a while? It just smells so good in here." It's amazing the impact that aroma has on your mental state and your happiness and your mood.
With this mask, you can also use the globes, the cold globes.
Mm.
If clients can take some more walks.
Oh, that sounds like fun. I'm gonna grab those so that can do its magic. And again, normally when you do a facial, especially a Mother's Day facial, you would have your client draped. You would be doing the entire back of the shoulders, the chest area. But when we do filming, it's just a little bit easier for us to kind of focus on the face area.
Mm-hmm.
But this would be a very nice treatment for Mother's Day.
Mother's Day is the biggest holiday for the spas. It's the biggest holiday of the year, so you really need to gear up for it. For me, it's the most important holiday. We're always ready a month ahead.
Oh, I believe it. I believe it. And I bet you guys get a wait list. You probably have so many people trying to get in. Thank you. I'll do this one.
We don't advertise actually, so it's only referrals. We have the same clients for the last 10 years. Only their friends and their family come.
That's what I did. I didn't advertise at all. It was all word of mouth and refer a friend. And I had 3 generations of families. You know, I had
Yeah.
people who had come to me for years bring their daughters, and then their daughters brought their daughters, and I had multiple clients with 3 generations.
Yes, exactly the same situation here.
Isn't that so good? Mm-hmm.
I
Ooh.
received the 2 sets of those gloves with my Regenerate, and I am in love with them. I can't wait to use them on my face. I love anything cold. I am not a fan of heat. I love the cold on my face.
Right
You
there.
see it's activating the blood circulation, and you see the blood coming to the surface of the skin. It's turning a little bit pink.
And what were the main ingredients in this mask?
There is caviar oil, caviar extract, hyaluronic acid. It also has blue tansy, so it's the Moroccan chamomile, so it's very calming. That's what gives it the blue color. Blue pea extract. Sometimes they call it the blue spirulina, but I don't think there is any blue spirulina. It's a flower, and it gives a blue color. It's full of antioxidants, and you can drink it in a tea as well. Um, uh, what else? Green coffee oil. So it has the coffee oil as well for skin tightening, Scalp ferment, and vitamin K liposome. So this also really works on the eye area and to brighten and freshen the eye area, and niacinamide, which is vitamin K.
Look at that beautiful rosy glow. Just really, oxygenated and, not irritated, just healthy. And this you can leave on. It says you can leave it on for 10 minutes, and you could actually put your LED machine over this and have LED during this, which is kind of cool as well. So you could put the caviar mask on and then put your clients under LED for 10 to 15 minutes. So I love that as well. We have so many cameras set up here that it would be really hard to bring my machine in. But that would be a really good idea and very relaxing. And we're also, we're doing a cooking show, so to speak. So we're walking through the steps for everybody to see them. I like this now.
The nice thing about this treatment is that the skin is going to start getting better and better and better every day. Usually clients text me, what did you do this time? My skin is just glowing. It keeps, especially if you do the red light therapy with this mask, it brings a lot of glow in the next few days because it activates the skin cells. I guess everything works better with some light therapy. I have been using light therapy for the last 11 years in almost every single facial.
Yeah, it is definitely, and clients love having that. It's a nice time for them to unwind. Um, this mask is really nice because you can kind of see through it, so the light gets right in there. I got everything nice and healthy and vibrant. Okay, so let's see now.
So
We took that. Now we're at caviar and enzymes.
yes,
Ooh, I'm excited. This is new to me.
yeah, that's very new too.
Ooh, I like it.
You like the texture is very
I
creamy.
do. Nice and creamy. And this we apply with a brush as well. So let's
You can also apply it by hand, but the reason why I use a brush at this step is because the skin is stimulated enough. It's time to start calming down the skin. That's why I don't want to massage anymore.
I like it. I like it.
So now the skin is very soft. The pores are open. We're bringing in some more enzymes to eat up all the dead skin that's really soft and ready to go right now. And then this is going to finish the exfoliation and opening and cleaning the pores with the pineapple enzymes and papaya enzymes. And this mask also has kojic acid. So if you notice, in every step we are attacking the pigmentation with different ingredients. So these products are designed in a way that you can mix and match, or use them alone, use one product alone. So even if you don't use all these products together, you're still gonna get results because each one of these products stands alone and does its work. The other ingredients that is the first time we use it in a mask, I think, is the tranexamic acid, which is a really expensive ingredient, new on the market, and very, very efficient against hyperpigmentation. So this mask has a lot of tranexamic acid in combination with kojic acid and the GABA amino acids, again, that relax the facial muscles and relax the wrinkles, release the wrinkles, and smooth the skin texture. The GABA amino acids, why I love them, they work really quickly. So you want your client, when she finished the facial and walk out of the room, you want her to look in the mirror and, be wowed by the results. And that's one of the reasons why I really love the GABA amino acids, because they give results very quickly. You can see it. And then also, again, in each product, there is a treatment ingredients, and there is also ingredients that calm the skin to balance. So this mask has the acai oil, tamano oil, which are anti-inflammatory ingredients and very calming.
And what I also want you to tell me about, so we put the mask on, and this is the Green Caviar Enzymes mask, finishing up the treatment, really knocking out that pigmentation with more ingredients. I love that layering concept where you're putting on very specific ingredients at each level of the facial to really brighten their skin. So while this is sitting on the skin, if you wanted to, you could remove the hair thing and do a scalp massage. So we're going to talk right now while we're letting the mask sit. We're going to talk about the stimulating plant concentrate hair and scalp soothing. I guess this is an oil. Can you tell us about this?
Yes, that's a treatment for hair loss, scalp inflammation, itchy scalp. And as we get older, the hair gets thinner and thinner, and then it starts getting frizzy. And those stubborn grays that stand out, those are my problems personally, because they have a different texture and they're dry and they just stand out. So this treatment is mainly for hair loss. It works very well for a lot of my clients who had COVID. Sadly, one of the symptoms is that they lost a lot of hair.
Oh.
And they say that when they started using the serum, the hair loss stopped and the hair got very shiny and more healthy. So we definitely give results. As for the health of the hair, it calms the inflammation in the scalp, helps the hair grow faster, and it also strengthens the hair strand. And this we started doing it as a treatment at the spa. We just, when we have a downtime like this, we do a scalp treatment, and customers ask for it all the time. So you can use either a jade brush, jade comb,
Yeah.
and
so you'll put because she's going back to work, so I'm not going to be oiling up her hair. But what would you do? Would you take a few drops and like part the hair and apply it kind of in different areas, and then use the jade?
Yeah, so the client doesn't have to work out very oily. You're gonna use only a few drops, and I rub them with my finger. I split the hair, put a couple drops, I rub with my finger, massage that area. Before I use after I split the hair and everywhere and put the oil serum and massage with my fingers. Then I use a comb, a jade comb, or one of these things. Sorry. Or one of these, actually. And it feels really good. Clients really love them.
Sure.
And
She says I can do it, even though she has to go back. We're gonna do it. Would you hand me a jade comb? All right. I'm dying to try this. Okay. I am.
I
Okay.
guess you didn't receive the jade comb with the package, no?
So what we'll do, no, but I have a jade comb.
It feels so good.
So
You
we
can
part the
feel
hair
it.
and we put just a few drops, right?
Yeah.
Just a few drops. I want to make sure I don't goop you up. And then we part.
Usually afternoon appointments don't mind at all. They ask for it. So you can do it as an upgrade to a treatment or a standalone treatment for the scalp. Who doesn't want a scalp massage for 30
No.
or 5 minutes?
Your hair is going to smell good. I want to get a little massage. I know that.
I think it has about 20 essential oils in it.
Smells great. I'm going to make a little bit back here because I want to make sure I hit all the areas. I'll be doing this on myself tonight. Trust me. I'm so excited. So excited.
I do it every Sunday. So Sunday is my scalp treatment day.
Okay, make sure it's everywhere. Okay, I think I've got it moved around. I just want to make sure it's everywhere. And then, so you take the jade comb and you just massage it down the scalp. Oh, nice.
That's it.
That's
Sometimes I myself fall asleep doing the treatment.
Oh, yeah.
It's very relaxing for me and for the client, both.
Yeah, this would be nice. And your hair is going to smell so good. How often? You say you do it once a week on yourself?
I do it once a week. Even if I leave it on just for 1 hour and then wash my hair.
Yeah, tomorrow's the shampoo day, so I'll be doing this tonight on my hair and letting and sleeping with it in all night.
Yeah, sometimes I sleep with it. If it rubs on your face, it's just good. It's more nutrition for your skin. It won't irritate the skin or anything.
I love using the jade comb with it. Yeah, it's definitely relaxing. Oh my goodness. So again, it's a cooking show, but yay. I can see why this would be a very popular Mother's Day treatment, you know?
You just have to call it out when you make an offer. You have to mention that it includes a scalp treatment. You know.
Right, in case they were planning on going somewhere, you know what I mean? Yes, no, that's very important. I agree. Okay, so we are going to go ahead and we are going to remove what we have on now is the green caviar and enzymes mask. We just did the scalp massage using the hair. Oops, let's put this right here so it doesn't spill. That's what we don't want. And then we're gonna. So after this, if we wanted to do an infusion treatment, we could do that. So that's an option. We could do a nano infusion. I'm assuming you could pick a serum and do an ultrasound infusion. But if you wanted to do an infusion, you would do it after this exfoliation because this is like the third exfoliation step, kind of layering. So now the skin is primed and ready to go. We're never going to get you off the table.
I'll just lay here all day.
There you go. And everything just comes off so nicely, which I love. You know, I love.
It's just like a moisturizer.
Yeah, I love that because so often you're trying to remove things and they're so difficult. Okay. Yes. Now, make sure everything is removed. The skin looks so good.
After this mask, you don't have to rinse the skin so well. Just cleansing one time will be enough. I mean, wiping.
Okay. Now, I don't have an oxygen spray, but you did make a note that you could use the violet leaf toner and you put it in. Tell me how you use this with your oxygen sprayer.
So you put a few drops in an oxygen sprayer and add water, and then you just spray the skin very close to really push it into the skin. If you don't have the oxygen sprayer or don't have time to do all that, you can just put a few drops on your hands and then press it into the skin, and that's it.
Okay, that's what we're going to do. And this smells great too. So tell us about the violet leaf toner.
So
I
the
know.
violet leaf toner,
Mm.
besides the scent that everybody loves, is the tranexamic acid, which is the one of the main ingredients in this essence. This toner is actually an essence. It's more of a serum, not just a toner. It's a treatment in a bottle, so it targets the hyperpigmentation in the skin. It's combined with willow bark extract, which is where salicylic acid comes from. It has salicylic acid, so it exfoliates and lightens the skin on a daily basis when you use this treatment. And immortelle oil that everybody loves, it regenerates the skin really fast, activates the cellular turnover, and also will eliminate acne or any breakouts in the skin. And olive leaf extract. So olive leaf extract is an anti-aging ingredient, and licorice root extract for the hyperpigmentation. So this is a complete treatment for hyperpigmentation, scars, breakouts, wrinkles, everything. It's one of our best-selling in products, and I think it's thanks to you, Sherry. So
this is the immortelle algae oil. So now on my protocol, I have applied the gold serum. Do you want me to apply the immortelle before the gold?
no, it's either one or the other. So
Okay.
the immortelle, I just sent it because you could use it. I actually sent it for your daughter.
Oh,
Yeah, it's for
thank
your daughter.
thank you. Because I'm like, I really like this. I don't know where it is in here, but I really like this.
Well, I
Yay.
know your daughter uses it, so I sent you.
Yes, just made her day. Well, this is probably one of the prettiest bottles I've ever seen. You know how much I love your bottles. This has actual like gold flakes in it. So I'm going to apply a few drops of this onto the skin. And if you would tell us a little bit about the gold face oil serum.
Like all the serums that we have is non-comedogenic. So you can even use it on someone that has acne. It has copaiba and andiroba oil, which are very strong antibacterial. It's a combination of antibacterial, anti-inflammatory ingredients, and oils that have and fatty acids to moisturize the skin and thicken the fat layer in the skin, which leaves the skin very plump. It's brand new, so we have to pump a few times before it comes out. Yeah. And those are actual 24 karat gold leaves that are in the particles that you see floating in the oil.
I know. Okay. All right.
Yeah, that happens to me too. Sometimes I have to open.
She's loving the smell of this.
You will see it looks thick, but when you put it on, it feels like silk and it just sinks into the skin.
We got it. We just need you to prime it. Now the pump works.
Yeah, sometimes when I'm filming a video, that's when the pump doesn't work.
Of course. All right, now, so we've applied a few drops of the gold face oil serum. So it's kind of like between an oil and a serum. Now we are up to two of the last steps. So what we have here is it says, so what we would have done is we would have applied 5 to 6 drops of the gold serum. And you can do the face, the neck, the décolleté. You can do a massage. You can do sepulchement with this to kind of really relax the client and get that product to penetrate in. You can do a nice effleurage massage. And the client will love that.
And then now you can apply the caviar serum and the caviar moisturizer, or just one of them. It's up to you.
Oh, we're gonna go for it all. We're going for it all.
The caviar serum is for skin tightening and lifting.
Ooh, I like this. This is like a lotion.
Yes, it's very light.
I like it.
And don't worry about applying the oil serum first and then the serum, because oils actually they act as a carrier. This specific oils they actually carry the ingredients into the skin. So it works. We've always applied it that way.
And again, remember, when you're doing this treatment at your spa, you're going to have your client draped and you'll be doing their neck, their décolleté, possibly behind their back. You'll be doing a nice massage. So we always kind of just make them a little more like cooking shows when we do them on the EC, just so you can get the idea of what this amazing facial is about. How would you recommend that they market this? I mean, other than Mother's Day, maybe a summer repair facial, like in the fall, you could do this, couldn't you, to repair sun damage?
Yeah, this is an all year treatment because it covers everything, covers the dry skin from the change of the weather, the hyperpigmentation from the summer vacations. It's a creamy caviar cream.
Mm-hmm.
Moisturizer. It has three different types of caviar, two different types of real caviar extract, and the third one is the green caviar, which is an algae. And the base of this cream is actually sea kelp by fermented sea kelp, and in addition to a lot of other ingredients. This is a complete facial with all the pampering, and also it delivers results. It has a lot of antioxidants, so it's going to strengthen the skin, and it also has hyaluronic acid. The triple caviar cream has more like a gel texture. It's much lighter than all the other creams, but each jar is a 6 months treatment. It takes a long time because
A
you
little bit, yeah. Like I pulled way too much out, but I'm sure her skin won't mind. Yeah, this feels so nice to massage into the skin.
with all the GABA amino acids that are in the skin right now, you can model the skin. You can do the modeling. I'm not sure if I'm using the correct word in English, but you can shape the skin with the massage, and you will actually see that the cheeks lifted and this area tightened.
Yeah, this is nice. She's gonna be a happy camper.
She looks very good. You can see the difference.
Oh, and I'll take an after shot too. Yeah, I think she's gonna love this. Nora, I know that you are super, super, super busy, and I cannot thank you enough for popping on here with me today
Oh,
to
thank
talk about
you.
the Caviar and Gold Facial. This is, if you all are thinking about a facial treatment to add to your practice, whether it be Mother's Day or not, as Nora said, this is a year-round treatment. I could see this being so popular in the fall after everybody's damaged their skin all summer long, but it's also very luxurious. I like the fact that it's very effective and you really thought about those ingredients, but then you went and you put that little bit of, but a little bit less active so that the client can kind of just relax and enjoy the facial, get the benefits, and just walk away there. Like you said, they could go out after this. There's no, I mean, she doesn't have to hide or anything.
And you can combine it with different modalities. You can start with a microdermabrasion and then polish the skin with a rice polisher to remove any flakes of dead skin. You can also do microneedling or nano infusion. You can use your Regenerate with it if you have that equipment. And then it works with everything. It's very easy to combine it with whatever modalities you're used to.
Her skin took this in, so I'm just going to do a nice little, just to make sure she doesn't feel, oh, nice. Nora, thank you so much for joining us. I really, really, really appreciate it. And I will be doing this facial on myself, and I will be using the scalp treatment, the body oil, and the hair massage tonight, I promise. Again, Nora has brought some amazing products to the aesthetic industry. She is the absolute best formulator, and as far as I know, in terms of the ingredients she searches out and everything she puts into her products, everything is thought out, and I love that about the DEHAZ line. So, Nora, thank you again. I
Thank you
appreciate
very
it, and we'll
much.
see you guys next time on ECTV.
Bye.